Yo guys, welcome to this video. I'm Michael of MB Sim Racing, and yeah, here we are at round 1 of SSR's Formula League, or Shift Sim Racing really. And yeah, shout out to them for creating this league. Very happy for Formula 1 league finally on a proper sim racing game. Excuse me, both Masters and EA. But yeah, we are. This is our first flying lap of qualifying using for the RSS. There we go. Alright, so our first qualifying lap, very clean, no traffic. At this point, I'm like really nervous. My hands were properly shaking. I was very um, hesitant. Hesitation. I had a lot of hesitation coming into this first lap, our first attempt at qualifying. But all I wanted to do was just set a lap. So yeah, look, I missed the apex here. That there is still apparently not an invalid lap, so thanks to the mod creator of this track, that's allowed. So yeah, using all the track I can get, whatever's allowed. And we're on the ultra softs here, of course. Here, we're about to finish our first run. Let's see what we get. Cross the line in about now an 18.3. Now this here was enough for pole for now, but as we go through the sessions, you'll see that it is actually not. Sir, that there'll be the GP. He will do a 17.9 or 18.1 first, and then a 17.9. So I go again. I load up my setup, get onto a fresh set of ultra soft, and here I just slow down because I thought this person behind me was on a hot lap, but apparently not. So here we go. Like hiccup really, but yeah, at this point I'm still really nervous. Trying to tell myself to chill, but usually that is counterproductive. But yeah, I'm still nervous, still trying to get the rhythm of things. And what surprised me was that I was not expecting the temperatures to be this low. I was practicing with like temperatures of plus 10 degrees Celsius, and this here is much colder than I expected. So I'm a bit panicking as well. Everything's new. I'm streaming. I'm trying to watch the chat, kind of entertain as well. And then you have to think of all these buttons that you can do with the mod, because you have the ERS deploy mode. You have DRS. You know, you can use the overtake button to fully deploy the ERS. Yeah, all that was a lot to think about, and so that kind of made me nervous that the tires were cooler than expected because of the lower temperatures in general. But here we are, our second attempt. Relatively clean, still safe, not pushing it as much as I usually do in my practice sessions. It's a bit more slippery than what I'm used to, but other than that, we're just gonna have to deal with it, right? Like, nothing else we can do, just settle that and see what goes. Here I made a slight mistake. I slightly clipped the grass, so in order to not spin, I just had to let go of the throttle a bit and just try to make it through the corner and just keep trying. Who knows, I might nail the next corners, the sector 3, and here this left right, turn 9 and 10. This one felt alright. Doesn't look too fast, but at the time it felt alright. And now here we are. Yeah, that was a nice corner. Here as well, not too bad. It looks fairly alright to me. That here, very clean exit as well. Maybe a bit hesitant on the throttle, but that will do. Let's see the time that we get. 17.5. So yeah, very good lap. Still very hesitant, and I know there's some time left on the table. So let's skip to our next run, which I already instantly start the hot lap. All I did was, yeah, I just returned to garage, hit drive instantly. And already we're on an out lap. And for this final lap, it's been posted on Swift Sim Racing's Facebook page. But in case you haven't seen it, guys, I will just pause the recording and I'll let you enjoy the lap. Alright, so here I go. Alright guys, enjoy this fastest lap of mine. Now look at the times on the left when I cross the start finish line at the end here. Alright, so that's a 17.1. And that is more than enough to take pole position by like, what? I think it was 7 tenths, 8 tenths from second place. So Sir Daryl Brady got second place. So it was like a 17.8. And then everyone else was in the 18s. So Roy Numerip, he is third. My teammate for this, Enzo Ison, also teammate in Loricent. He got P4, but yeah, we'll see how the race goes. Qualifying is qualifying. You don't get extra points, you just get back position. Let's see how the race goes. So stick around, and I'll transition to the race replay. Alright, and we're back. So sorry, guys. This is like a sort of unprepared, very impromptu recording, but I just want to try and get this out of the way, like just make my first video, because I've been really procrastinating on this. I really would love to make these videos, but just want to make it perfect, and then I just get overwhelmed and I don't do it because I have to balance it with my other stuff. But yeah, I'll just show you guys. There you go. Still not green yet. Okay. So P1, me. I just install a skin as well as change the engine sound a bit. So yeah, P1, that's me. P2, Sir Daryl Brady. P3, Roy Numer Rip. He still has a wing. It's just that for some reason. Oh, we're about to go in a bit. And then P4, Enzo Ison. So let's see how it goes. Let's look at the rear view mirror. There you go. So we have a very great getaway, and I'm here using all the ERS. So I'm in clean air as well. I don't have to worry about dirty air. Now I'm just flying really. There you go. But Sir Daryl Brady, even though he locks up, he is still on our tail. Enzo Ison in the orange McLaren skin, he is right behind Sir Daryl Brady. And yeah, he's now on the chase for that. Have you noticed the sparks compared to the others? I am bottoming out a fair amount. Not too many, but at the time I didn't notice this. But this was yeah, I think on a flat track like Melbourne, it's completely fine. It's a bit bumpy here and there, but we'll do fine. So Enzo just lost a bit of ground. Third air Brady's still there. Me, I'm sort of like dumping my ERS. Just to try get out of the DRS window, which is 1 second. And third air Brady's around that range. So I'm trying to get away because DRS is pretty powerful in Melbourne. You have two. It's not on yet, it's not activated because it's lap 2. Actually, it is about to be activated. So this is one of the DRS traits. And after turn 1, it's, yeah, another DRS trait. There you go, there's a sign. So you gain a lot of time, really. And I just want to avoid all that. Just want to get out of the range and stay safe. But unfortunately, there is right there. So everybody's right there. Also, I call him Circus. It's a Filipino thing, and yeah, sure, that is older than me. But here we are. Still, I can't lose him. It's like, yeah, I was getting worried here. I'm like, uh-oh. Did I miss something or what? Because third air Brady, he was like 7/10 slow, right, in qualifying. Maybe he just found some time, like, somewhere. Maybe he got it right somewhere as well. So I'm panicking here. So let's stick around with this battle for a bit. And there we go. Just focus on getting good exits, good cornering. And at this time, my nervousness was sort of like relatively down compared to what it was at the start of qualifying. Because thankfully it's not. Yeah, I'm already used to the temperature change. I got my setup dialed in as well. And we are just trying to focus on whatever we practiced, which is race runs. Me personally, I usually don't like to stick to an identity, but my habits, there you go. My habits are that I do more race simulation runs compared to qualifying. But thanks to Sir Lewis, I was able to get some qualifying runs in. And yeah, I think that helped me a lot in becoming more confident with breaking points and just pushing, really. So I thank Sir Lewis for that, for showing me that practice method. Because yeah, usually I'm just very stuck on doing race simulation runs. I mean, it's paid off, of course, but track position is important as well. And qualifying is also important. Not as important as the race for me, but still, it's fairly important. We saw Sir Dub, like, sort of gone for a bit, but he's still there. He's still just above the 1 second range. But you can see here, I think Sir Da either has a straight line advantage or he's using a lot of ERS up until now. But the distance, yeah, I would say it's around 1 second, maybe just above. Here I go a bit deep, and yeah, we're trying to just run away, really. Managing my ERS, I'm looking at chat as well, because I'm streaming this as well, and it's just really overwhelming. I wasn't expecting it to be this overwhelming. Maybe I'm just not used to it, really, but wow, like, Formula 1 is crazy with the speeds that you carry, the stuff that you have to manage. Right now it's just the ERS, but there's also your differential, brake bias, brake migration, all that stuff, strategy, tire wear, all that. So it's a lot. It's a lot, really. But we're managing. I think we're starting to lose Sir Da here. He's around 1.5 to 2 seconds. So I'm now starting to like relax a bit more. I can focus on just my own race, use all the track. There you go. Now, actually let's go to, if we can go to Enzo's point of view. You guys can't see. You guys see on the right hand side. For some reason, Setup Corsa's being a bit odd. But yeah, now Enzo is in the chase. Let's go to Enzo's point of view. go. Look at that. So Enzo here, my teammate, he's in the orange McLaren because I haven't changed the skin yet to the Marlboro inspired one, but we're still teammates regardless. It's just a local Asset Corsa thing. And yeah, here we are. It's going to be an epic battle really. And this is like what lap? Let's show what lap time. I have to go to mine for a bit. Lap 5. Okay, lap 5. So a lot happening in quite a few laps. But again, it's a long race. Anything can happen. All I need to do is just focus on my driving, and everything else will be fine. Here, that's a glitch, visual glitch. Wow, Enzo just has a bit of a loose moment, but he is definitely within the DRS range. And now he's going for... yeah, he's trying to get closer. Enzo doing really nice. Keeping the DRS window within 1 second of Sir Daryl Brady. But I don't know if it's just a replay or not. But it looks like Enzo sounds like he's locking up a bit. He could verify it to me when he watches this. But yeah, the dirty air here as well, especially if you've driven just the GT cars, it is mad. It's insane how much air you lose, especially front downforce, especially around here, turn 9 and 10. I remember when Enzo and I practiced, I was the one behind, and I was shocked by the difference of aero in going into turn 9 and 10 behind someone. Dirty air, crazy. So for the newbies, dirty air is when you're behind someone. When you're in the straights, it's more known as slipstream, like the air is being pushed away by the car in front, and so you don't have as much air particles to go through. As Enzo here is very close, doesn't make a move yet. Very wise of him, I would say. And now he goes for it again. Let's see. I don't think you can see the ERS settings here, but now Enzo goes for a move. Let's go to the track camera. Look at that. Move executed well. That's very smart of Enzo. And now we are McLaren 1-2. Similar to what happened in what happened in the actual Melbourne Grand Prix just this last weekend at the time of making this video. So yeah, now Enzo has really good pace now that he's in clean air, and he's actually going to catch up to me in a couple laps. So that, because he's losing pace, maybe he was just using the ERS a lot more than I was during the first couple laps. Here we are. Yeah, now it's just a bit far, and you can sort of chill. But anyway, what do you guys think of the livery? I really like the Marlboro inspired livery. I might change this on Enzo's as well, just to make it look nice. Yeah, Melbourne. There you go. Again, I love this layout. It's great, really. The DRS and the straights and the layout change makes for some wonderful racing, some more overtaking. Although I do miss the old layout. This is still a welcome change. And yeah, look at that. Enzo's getting closer and closer. What a beauty this thing is. So yeah, he's got a lot more pace than I do. Maybe he is, again, using more of the ERS than I am at the moment. You can't really tell, like, if someone's got just a driving skill advantage or setup advantage, or they're just, using more of the ERS. It's really hard to tell. Formula 1 is complicated in that way, and so you just have to keep an open mind and try to focus on your own race. Try to utilize everything that you have. Like, if Don't be recovering too much ERS. Don't be maxing out the ERS recovery. All that stuff. I'm not gonna try and leak too much to the rivals who will be watching this. Now for now, I'll share some of my stuff in the end of the championship. But I do want to win. I do want to get that prize money. So we're keeping it secret for now. But yeah, here we are. Let's look at Enzo's POV, rear wing. Look at that, sir. That is pretty far away to Enzo even. So that has lost a bit of pace as well. Let's see who are in what's it called? Who are in the positions. Oh wow, Serda is having connection issues. Let's skip that. So I'm in P1, Serda is in P2, Enzo Enzo is in P2, Serda is in P3, Arkin in P4, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, this is so not right. Okay, never mind, let's do this one. P1, that's me. P2, Enzo. P3, Serda. P4. Oh, Serda goes to the pits. Very conservative pit entry. And P5 is Audric. P6 is Alberto. P7 is Francis. P8, Roy. Also not sure why the wings are missing. P8 Roy. Oh no, then he must have had some incident somewhere. Because he was starting in P3, right? In front of Enzo, like beside Enzo. Now he's all the way in P8. I lost count already. P9, Seraldo. And P10, James Delaney. Oh, I think P11 is now Arkin. Yeah, so apparently the Ferraris have had an incident. Not gonna show it here, just to yeah, here we are. Wow, you noticed we're actually facing P11. So there are 1 out of 11 cars, if I'm not mistaken. No, 10 rather. Just that the broadcast car is one of them. And I do want to take this time, while the race is relatively calm, to just share a couple things. Now, this is what I've been wanting to do for quite a while, is to make videos, like YouTube videos like this. Oh, you guys can see the mouse. Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. So I've been meaning to make videos like this. Who inspired me to do this? If you guys know a Jeroen Rico, it's a Dutch guy. I used to watch his videos, his R Factor 2 videos. If you guys know Formula Sim Racing on R Factor 2, that's what I watched back then as well. And I really liked his videos back then. I would watch it and wait for it, like, patiently, just to tune in and see his video. So I'm gonna try and make something myself. Of course, over time will improve. For now, I just want to get the habit of making videos out of the way, because I've been streaming a lot and sort of like not making videos. So here we are. Here's a change. It's a bit low quality for now, but I swear guys, it'll improve over time. Now we are lap, what's it called? Lap 11 out of 29. Wow, that depth of field rather is something. Front wing looks kind of high, no? Compared to actual F1 cars in real life. Does look pretty high. But you can see the sort of the undertray, the underfloor of the car. It's crazy, the detail in those cars. And yeah, I just want to make videos. And sorry as well that it's in 30 frames per second. I've been streaming. And I noticed that if I do 1080p 60 FPS, my FPS tanks. Like, something's happening behind the scenes. I'm not sure what's the cause, but it's something like OBS that I can't just find the fix of. Like, I think it's being overstrained. like my GPU utilization will just go up to 100%, like it'll spike, and I'll be like in 10 frames per second, and it's annoying really. I can't compete, I can't race like that, and it's just bad experience for everyone, really. For me, for the viewers, of the stream, and for you guys. So just to be safe, I'll do this in 30 frames per second. I'll try 48 frames per second over time, or 50, just to maybe that's a sort of like low enough change where it's still smooth, but it's not as taxing. So yeah, here we are. At a time, our tire wear is looking really good, and so in mine. So we're just going to go as far as we can. And actually, I think we are fuel limited on this stint. Like, I was not expecting the tire wear to be this good as well. But I think, actually, I kind of forgot if we nailed it in terms of the difference between, because pitting for fuel or pitting due to tire wear. I think we sort of nailed it in that regard. So I'm really happy for that. And we're just gonna pit together because basically Enzo and we have the same setup. I don't know if he likes it. He just runs with it. Says alright, I think, if not mistaken. Sir Lewis also thought it was I guess he didn't change anything as well. Yeah, nobody had any complaints, so I think this was an okay setup. Me personally, it's different to what I usually run, for sure. Like, generally, this is just a general thing. Because eventually, at the end of the day, gotta drive, like, yeah, gotta be adaptable to go fast. But if you had to put me in a category, I would say I'm an understeery person, and I get rotation via trail braking. And I would say I'm pretty good at that, where I can be fast with some understeer. Not crazy loads of understeer, but some understeer. Like if everyone has the same, oops, as I go wide there, I let go of the throttle, of course, because otherwise if the rear wheels will spin. Now I'll just, spin out and hit the wall and maybe damage my suspension and ruin the alignment. So we don't want that. We just want to finish the race. Yeah, there you go. So on the topic of before, which I kind of forgot already. Here we are. We're going to the pits. Oh no, the topic's being pushed back. So here, I'm actually using the pit limiter button, unlike others. I just want to be safe, but it might backfire on us. Here we are, we're in the pits, very quick, and yeah, we're on our way. Now unfortunately, if you guys look behind us, Enzo goes first, and I'm still not going. The reason for that is I forgot to turn off my pit limiter. So there we are. That's a mistake by me. So now Enzo is in the lead, and we are now going to battle for P1. Will we? We'll see. And actually, I forgot to tell as well, Enzo has a 5-second penalty for ignoring the DRS warnings, where basically the mod isn't really strict with when you're able to implement, but there's like a third-party app where, hey, you can't use DRS yet. You have to be within 1 second behind another driver. And Enzo accidentally ignored 3 of the warnings. So fortunately, you got a 5-second penalty. So I'm still net P1, but yeah, Enzo has something to worry about. Fortunately, if you look behind us, there's absolutely no cars. We're just in the lead. Actually, let's go to P3. Yeah, Sir Das just entered sector 3. We're already on the start-finish straight. So Enzo has a really nice lead, and here Enzo gives me the position back because he just wants to chill. He actually asked like, "Hey, did he ask or did he just say?" But I accepted it, and we switched positions. Don't mind the DRS. That must be a glitch in the replay. There's no way you're going to use DRS in the corners. Unless... No, I'm joking. Yeah, we accidentally just lost a bit of time due to that silly mistake in the pits. But everything is okay now. Here, we're just trying to survive. Enzo, if you can see behind me, Enzo's really fast. Like, he's in a dirty air as well, and he's still behind me. He's like 0.4, 0.3 tenths, and he's closing in really quickly. I believe we're on the same tire as well. Yeah, we're on the same tire. So both Enzo and I were doing really good for the race. There you go. See, like even in this corner, he's very close, although not as high speed. Still doing very, very good. So I commend him. He's really good. And in the slower cars, like iRacing Toyota GR86 or the Mazda MX-5s or Miatas, he's faster. Like in the rain and dry, he's just faster. So yeah, I commend him. He's a really good driver. And yeah, great that this is my teammate. Like, he's my teammate. Very, very quick, very talented, and can definitely score some points for the constructors. And of course, just yeah, get all that prize money back. Especially after spending the engine. Anyways, yeah, just really proud of Enzo. It's a very good first round, but we'll see as we go through the race. Right now, not much has happened. We are just chilling, and let's see. Oh, don't mind that. I also have a mod, like a glance mod, where for some reason it affects my vision around the cockpit when I go faster. So it goes blurry. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, there you go. It'll start to appear. It's cool, but yeah, it's not good for racing. Nice. Enzo is now starting to fall back. But don't count him out yet. He is still, you know, he's not the same setup. Everyone is in the same car. It's not that we chose McLaren because it's the fastest. It's just that it is like one car, one car, just different liveries, different skins. So everyone has the same car. There's no advantage between teams. Unless you're into superstitions, I guess. I don't know. But in the meantime, we are P1, P2. No one's behind us, really. Or in a fighting battle. Here, for some reason, I upshift to 8th. Because 8th is like too low of a gear. Or too high of a gear. So I kind of lose speed that way. Let's try here. Alright, so here we are, Sector 3. Where is Serda? Oh, that's a back marker. Where's Serda? He is there. About to enter Sector 3. And we are already here in the final turn. So both Enzo and I were very far from P3. And spoiler alert, this gap is just gonna grow. So yeah, really proud for what we have cooked here. Let's see. Alright, so here at the moment, we're just chilling. Nothing much else to talk about other than we are doing really well with our race pace. Everything really. So ERS, we're managing it well. Tire wear, managing it well as well. Yeah, what else? I don't know. Basically, everything's going well. And Enzo, you saw him like had a gap, and now he's up my tail again. So we're gonna have a close battle, perhaps. We'll see. I don't know why the camera's there. Like, why? It's like facing the wall, can't see anything. But here we are. Ooh, set of course it looks really nice now. You set it right. This one I feel like it could be better, but I don't know, it looks really nice. Enzo has the DRS over here, and it's going to end up like very close behind me. Not using as much track as I do, but that's alright. It's a race, we're 1-2. We can just chill. Now I'm using a bit of ERS here and there, the overtake, just to make sure that one, I sit ahead of him, but two, also not to hinder him too much, because I don't want to make it so that we overlap or he has to slow down significantly. But yeah, here he's really close to me. We can already assume that he'll overtake me, which I move out of the way for him, give him the shorter route, and now he's P1 and I'm P2. Well, technically I'm still P1 because he has that 5-second penalty. Now he's gone because he has the DRS again. So again, as I said before, DRS is really powerful at Melbourne. And I wonder how it'll be in the next round in the Shanghai Grand Prix. I forgot what's the name of the circuit, but yeah, it's very long, back straight. It's gonna be crazy how the race will unfold there. So we're gonna stick with this POV real quick. Right now I'm just chilling with everything, with ERS as well as my driving. It's the first time during the race where I will experience dirty air. I've done it in practice, of course, but yeah, I haven't been behind anyone during the race. And you can see my driving is a bit off, being behind someone that I accidentally made a mistake. But it's cool. It's alright. It is what it is. And we recover just fine. Alright. Again, checking who's behind us. Zerda is still here. He's at the end of Sector 1. And we're already here at Backstreet. So that's like, what, 30 seconds now? Something like that. I could be off. But here, you can see I have to slow down significantly. I don't want to risk like going off. We're lap 21 as well. 8 more laps to go, or 9 more laps to go. Forgot how you count it. So we're really chilled rather. So going through here. Again, yeah, not pushing the limits. We're a-okay. It's not like our qualifying lap. Here I try to go for a shallower line just to avoid the dirty air and give me some rotation early on before I get the aero wash or the dirty air and lose all sense of rotation. Here, that was close. You saw me clip the grass a bit, so I had to like back off from the throttle just to avoid spinning out. And pretty much this is it for me the rest of the race. Just me and Enzo, we are chilling. And right now I also have the fast lap. It was a 119 point something. I can't remember. I think Enzo and I are also the only ones who are within that range. So again, not to brag, but it just goes to show like the result of the practice and as far as the setup. I feel like the setup here was really good. Thanks to their input as well. I felt happy with this, even though it's more on the oversteery side. I felt really happy. This Enzo there, you saw a bit of grass. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not, but he's kind of wide here. I made a mistake as well. Sort of blocked the rears, and I just had to back out to make sure that I don't go to 180 or completely spin and lose time. And kill my tires, of course. So other than some minor mistakes, we haven't done anything bad to our tires. So that I'm very proud of as well. Because again, these are hard cars to drive. And also to add, SSR, the organizers, they allowed traction control because they acknowledged that, hey, it's kind of a hard car to drive, and so they turn it on just so that, you know, it's more approachable, so that people can enjoy it more. For us, I'm not sure for Enzo. I don't think he's also using any assist, but I'm also not using assists. And the reason for that is... Why? Why should I? I mean, you know, it's there, it's nice and all, but I do kind of want that experience. I don't know if that's gonna backfire on me. Oh, as we see here, Enzo. Wow, Enzo has gone into a spin in front of us. So thankfully he doesn't like go straight and up into the middle of the corner. So let's see here. Let's watch that in from this camera angle. Hold on. All right. Oops. Uh-oh. So I'm using another app for this. All right. So Enzo here, by the way, he did an amazing job to keep it out of the wall, and also also prevent contact. So shout out to him. Let's see what happens. So he touches the grass a bit, goes into a bump, and yeah, I don't know how he did it. Let's go on board with him in just a second. But he was very good at preventing that crash. All right, let's go here. Let's go rewind. Let's go watch it in slow motion. So it has a bump, just goes a bit too wide. And here he goes. Yeah, look at that. He doesn't go straight into the wall. I don't know how he did it, but that's crazy. Shout out to him. That almost killed our race. But he saved it. And that tiny, I mean, not to like diss him or anything, like not at all. It's just goes to show you how crazy it is. Like, this is Enzo. Just this margin. Guys, look here. This here was enough to unsettle his car and bring him into a spin. Let's see if I go here. Okay. So let's go slow-mo. Oh no, why is it falling? So yeah, he was just a bit over the line, over the AstroTurf, the green part before the grass. And that caused some instability. He had bumps and that. And yeah, he spun. Woo, look at that. Epic saving from him. So one, he didn't go into the wall, like any of the wall. In fact, it's very far away from a wall. And two, we didn't run into each other. It's amazing. So yeah, kudos to him. Anyways, that's probably the highlight of the race. Like, the one that sort of raised our heart rates a bit. But the funny thing is, okay, maybe some bragging rights here, but it's just all for fun. Enzo was like worried, like, oh no, he spun and all that, but here's where he is right now, like recovering to the track, and here's the next. No, that's a back marker. Actually, that's a back marker. So if we go here, this is Serda. Serda is just about to enter the back straight, while Enzo is at the final turn, and he has a 5-second penalty, so he has nothing to worry about, and can just proceed with the race. So with 4 or 5 laps to go, I think as long as we don't make any major mistakes, we'll be fine. All right, let's go put this in. And there you go. So right now, trying to, I'm trying to get the fastest lap as well, secure the fastest lap. Actually, I think at the moment, I thought I secured it. Like, okay, I got this in the bag. That's all cool from a previous lap. And unfortunately, at the end, Enzo just beat me by, I don't know, like 0.00. Like, it's thousandths of a second. So that's an extra point for him. Fair game. This is what it is. He had a good timing as well with back markers. Got DRS and all that stuff. DRS slipstream. So kudos to him. It's 1 point. So that's 25 and then 19. We have 44 points as a team. So I'm very happy, really. It's a very productive first round. And I think I'll just skip to the end, because that's pretty much it. There's no more pit stops. We're going until the end of the race. And if we skip all the way till the end, yeah, pretty much just won. And there's Enzo. Enzo caught up again. Like, that's crazy. He's really quick. But yeah, here we are winning the first round of SSR's Formula League. Yeah, very happy, very ecstatic. Just nervous in the beginning. But in the end, we pulled it off. Now you guys are gonna see some burnouts. So you guys saw my TikTok post and my social media post. That's where this is from. And so I didn't realize he's facing the other way there. But yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow. It can't focus. It doesn't want to focus. Can it focus? There you go. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's fixed. So yeah. And also we collided here. That's our only collision. It's the collision with each other during the donuts. So we need to work on that. But other than that, we got P1 in the bag. If I'm going to edit this, put up the standings. Or if not, you guys can go to Shrift Sim Racing on Facebook to see the stats. But yeah, really proud. I think I blew my tire already. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I promise, eventually I'll get better at this, but I just want to put it out. And yeah, try to put it out before I get busy again and before the next round. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll put the links to my other socials, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, as well as Shrift Sim Racing as well. So yep, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay safe and take care. Thanks so much for watching. If you stuck around for this long, and yeah, probably make a shorter one. Not much else to talk about unless some updates on the channel. Anyways, bye guys. Have a good one.